Hello.
Hello.
We're in the park walking the dogs. We've just been throwing sticks around for them, and we thought this might be a good time to reminisce a bit on our travels.
And just chat.
Yes.
We're just having such a good time in Australia already.
Yeah, on our dog sit. It's just so much fun.
Every day I'm like, I'm so happy. Sorry, I'm just edging closer.
Help.
You don't need help.
We've had 1 week. We're halfway through, which is sad, but also we've done so much with them, and
we've still got a whole week left.
Yeah.
And we
exciting.
Just delivered the millionaire shortbreads to the neighbour, and she was really nice.
Yeah, really happy as well. And she said, I've got a sweet tooth, so this is perfect. Where to start?
Yeah, I don't know, because like I feel like we haven't really reminisced on it. You just move on and you just get on with the next thing, but we need to actually realise like we did that trip.
Yeah.
There's a massive train coming.
Noisy. For any train lovers. Dogs are down here, been throwing sticks, so they're tired. They're both worn out. Okay, back to us.
So I guess we could say our best bit.
Ooh, that's tough. What best individual thing we did?
Yeah, or like top, the ones at the top, because it's hard to pick the best.
Yeah, top 3 or something. I think paramotoring is probably definitely top 3 for both of us, which is in Vang Vieng, going over the mountains on the on the motor thing. What is it? I
don't even know. It's like a bike.
Yeah, it looks like a bike in the sky, but yeah, that was incredible.
I would say that is my top.
Wow,
I think as well, because I was like so nervous about it.
Yeah.
And I felt like I conquered a fear. Because after that I was like, heights aren't even that bad.
Yeah. I think also up in, I don't know if it's top 3, it might be, but I think the zip line in Luang Prabang.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because it was the first zip line we did, or just because it was amazing, which it was. We've done like 5 zip lines, I don't know if anyone remembers, 5 zip lines across like over the waterfalls.
Yeah.
Over Kwangzi waterfall in Luang Prabang.
You got a good memory, the names.
Yeah, it was my first ever like long zip line or anything. Or both, have you done one?
No, I think
both our first ever zip line.
Yeah.
So I think that made it like we were a bit scared, but now we've just been doing more zip lines for fun. Like we've done loads now, both in Laos so far. Bloody hell.
Yeah, Laos was really good.
I mean, obviously, actually number 1 has to be Hajang Loop.
Oh yeah.
So if that counts as one thing, then yeah, Hajang Loop is number 1.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god.
As we said at the time, like it was just incredible, and it was just like when you were on it, like I don't even know how to explain it, because it's just views. Like, and we saw so many views, and we were like, oh, is it going to be that good? But it just was like the views.
You just feel so free as well. I don't know why. Like I think it's because you just have a small bag of stuff. They just chuck it on the bike. It's so easy. Like
you don't plan anything as well. Like you don't as you plan to get there.
Yeah.
But you don't plan like your meals. You don't plan transport. You don't plan sleeping arrangements. You don't book anything. Like everything's booked. Food's bought for you. Like everything's just there for you. Like you don't have to worry about anything, which I think is like. Obviously we said the whole time like the planning and stuff actually takes quite a while, whereas obviously with that
you just enjoy it.
4 days you just enjoy it and just sit back and relax, and obviously had such a fun group and just got drunk and
so
partied every night, and that added to it. But like even during the day when you're not drinking and just driving around, the views is just incredible.
Yeah, so amazing. And when it finished we were like, oh, we have to go back to planning things, like we need to book a sleeper bus, we need to choose where we're going for dinner, and we were like, oh, we hate making decisions.
Yeah,
because you just get so used to just everything being sorted out. I guess that's why people book tours and why people do things with groups, because like an entire trip booked by an agency is probably obviously that's expensive. But
you can go on big group tours, which I don't even know if they're that expensive if you go on the group tours, because everything's paid together, but you can go on big group ones where there'll be like 20 of you and you're all doing the same itinerary.
Yeah. What do you mean, like all like your whole trip, like flights and everything?
Yeah. And I think they normally only like a month, so like if you're only planning on doing a month, I think that's probably the best.
Yeah.
Or plan it all yourself, and I just plan the whole month.
Yeah.
Like when people have asked, oh, we're thinking about doing it, and they've asked for suggestions, we've said if you're just doing like a month, or even if you're doing longer, just plan maybe the first month.
Because we found the first month quite expensive because we went to Thailand in high season, and trying to book accommodation, we'd get to the final page and then it would say sold out, and we were getting a bit stressed because we couldn't find anywhere to like stay and stuff, whereas we would have just booked that in advance if we didn't know all the whole thing.
I think just do a month, even though it doesn't give you the freedom to stay a little bit longer if you want. Just book a month in advance, and maybe even like if you think you want 3 days somewhere, book 4 days.
Yeah.
And then
because you'll never be bored.
Yeah, it was one of the more expensive countries. Well, it was the most expensive country for us by far.
Yeah.
Whereas it maybe shouldn't be if you plan a bit more in advance. You're knackered.
Oh, I love them so much. I'm gonna be so sad when we have to say goodbye.
We can't. Hopefully them. Oh, you're stubborn. Hopefully in the future though they'll have other sits where they'll be going away, and hopefully they'll have us back. But so we were saying best part. So Hajang Loop probably it's got to be number one for both of us, I think.
There is another loop in Vietnam which I now want to do. I can't remember what it's called. It's not as well
Hai
known.
Van Pass or something.
I don't think it's called that. I'm not sure. Well, I'll write it on the screen, but I've seen a few videos about it, and it's a motorbike loop as well, but it's less popular.
I think it might be the Hai Van Pass.
Yeah, maybe it is. If it is, then I won't write anything on the screen. You'll know that Joe was right.
As always.
Hello.
Okay, more best bits.
I can't even remember now, even though we were only there like a week ago. It feels like
years ago.
Far away.
Well, Thailand was like 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Well, no, 6 months.
Yeah, that is crazy, and we've been living out the same bag for that whole time. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Although we have bought a lot more clothes now, winter clothes. Like this jumper.
Let's go country then. Thailand. What was the best bit in Thailand? We got like the dog sanctuary, elephant sanctuary.
Dog sanctuary was probably my favourite. Even though elephants are incredible animals, I don't know, I just felt like I just loved the dog.
That's crazy because the dog sanctuary was completely free. We paid like, for the 3 days in the elephant sanctuary, we paid like £220 each or something like that.
Yeah, I did love both, but I think at the elephant sanctuary we did a lot more, like we were scooping out that pool for like 2 days, and it was literally grime that we were like shoveling out. We didn't actually spend that much time with elephants.
Yeah, we were working more than anything.
Yeah, which is I guess what it's for, but I think the dog sanctuary was more fun because we were with the animals all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, walking them was really nice, although you got ill, didn't you?
Yeah, you got heat stroke.
We both luckily only been, well, Joe's been ill twice, I was ill once.
Yeah, literally just at the end of Bali obviously as well.
But I think that's pretty good going for like how long our trip was.
I was ill at the beginning and the end because when I first was ill, after the dog sanctuary, literally we'd been there for like a week. And
your body was just adjusting. Probably.
Yeah, I got heat stroke. Obviously, wasn't used to the heat at all. And then right at the end, Bali.
Bali belly.
Yeah, 5 months
Classic.
later. So yeah, it's not too bad going in 5.5 months. Ill twice. Alice only ill once.
Yeah, I think that's really good going, to be fair.
Yeah, what was our best bits in Thailand? So yeah, sanctuaries, beaches, obviously amazing. The tour of obviously like Maya Bay, Bamboo Island, Monkey Island.
It was all incredible as well because it was our first.
Yeah.
It was right at the start, so we were so excited. We hadn't seen any stunning beaches. First time snorkeling, well, Joe's first time ever.
Yeah, first time ever snorkeling. That was really
he
fun.
was just like, I love snorkeling.
Yeah, Koh Tao, obviously the snorkeling tour with the turtles, our first ever turtles.
Yeah, that was cool. Little did we know that we would swim with turtles by ourselves in the Philippines a few months later. Like, you think how crowded that was. There's quite a lot of people for one turtle, and then in the Philippines, just me and Joe, and we saw like 3 turtles.
I know.
Oh, that was one of my best bits as well, actually.
Yeah, and the Koron boat tour, that was amazing.
Oh yeah, that was really good. When we had the kayak and was kayaking around the lagoons.
Yeah, and it was just beautiful, clear blue waters.
And blue skies.
Crystal clear waters. Amazing. Chiang Mai, we love Chiang Mai.
Oh yeah.
But that was obviously that was our first condo. That's where we fell in love with condos.
We were like, we should do this more often.
Yeah.
I just love Chiang Mai, like the vibe of it, the culture, the temples.
Yeah.
The people in Thailand in general.
We went on the long day trip out to Doi Phanon, which is the highest peak in Thailand.
Yeah.
That was really
That was the
fun.
day after I had my tooth pulled out.
Oh yeah, Alice had a tooth pulled out in Chiang Mai, yeah.
I was looking back at pictures of my cheek when I had toothache, and it was like
swollen up.
It's like a hamster. I don't think I ever showed the pictures on here because it's so awful embarrassing.
Phuket.
Yeah, I liked
Phuket
Phuket
Old
Old
Town.
Town, yeah.
That was really nice.
It was
Again,
like Brighton.
very cultural.
Street art everywhere, like nice coffee shops. I can't believe people go to Phuket and only go to Patong when Phuket Old Town's there.
I know, Chatty.
Like, yeah, if you go to Phuket, go to Phuket Old Town, definitely.
Yeah, Patong is like party central. Bangla Road?
Yeah, Bangla Road, yeah.
Bangla Road. It's just, full of bars and clubs and stuff, but which is fun. It was fun for one night. We did that. Like, if you want a bit more cultural. And Chatty, what are you doing?
But Phuket does have a reputation of like, oh, it's shit. But that's because everyone goes to Patong.
Come on up.
Yeah, come on up.
Come on up.
I want to show you.
Come on up. Right, Chatty's trying to...
What are you doing, Chatty? He gets a bit frisky sometimes.
Yeah. Favourite place in Thailand? Chiang Mai up there?
Yeah, Chiang Mai, Koh Lanta.
Oh yeah, Koh Lanta. Yeah, forget about these places, like, it's crazy. We've done an amazing cooking course in Koh Lanta.
Yeah. And the beaches in Koh Lanta, I actually forgot how nice they were. And then I was watching the video back and I was like, it was so clear, the water.
Is it Long Beach?
Long Beach, yeah. And then obviously we did the Emerald Cave tour where we swam through the cave.
Oh yeah, that was really fun.
That was really cool. There's so many things you forget about when you're doing stuff every day, like for 5 months.
Yeah, we literally need to go through like this would take a very, very long video. We could go through each like town or like each place, individual place we went to and like talk through everything there, but that would take like hours.
It would. But I have been going through each video and pulling little clips from each to make like a compilation, and oh my god, it's taken me forever. Because there's 150 videos because we went for 150 days, or 156 actually, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like a third of the way through.
And obviously we don't have the original clips because Alice has to delete them as we go because that would take up too much storage otherwise.
Yeah.
So she has to go and screen record all the old YouTube videos in order to get the highlights.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will look good when we're done. Koh Lanta, amazing. Ao Nang, like Riley Beach.
Yeah,
amazing.
Really nice. Yeah, I really liked Ao Nang.
That was staying in that lovely hostel.
Oh yeah.
Alice's least favourite accommodation of all time.
Yeah, I'm not really a hostel person.
Yeah, so we figured that out. We only stayed in 2 dorms.
We stayed in 3 actually, because we stayed in one after the Hajang Loop on the last night.
For one night, yeah.
But I think also because I just have a lot of stuff, like I have a skincare routine and things, and it's really difficult to do all of that in it. I just like my own space.
Yeah.
The accommodation doesn't impact how much I like to place though, definitely, because I loved Ao Nang and I forgot we stayed in that hostel.
Yeah.
And Koh Yao Ye was like one of my favourite places, and we stayed in a hostel there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Koh Yao Ye, definitely recommend.
That was one of our highlights as well. Was driving around in our little Wallace and Gromit car.
Oh yeah.
Obviously it was annoying the whole trip that we couldn't get mopeds, because I think that is like a really fun thing to do in loads of places, especially where there's not too much like touristy stuff.
Yeah, just exploring on your own. I bet like the freedom of it is really fun.
And obviously we did try and get tuk-tuks whenever we wanted to do that stuff. We tried not to like let it didn't stop us doing stuff, but now and then obviously it would just be nice to have a day where you just drive around, and that's what we did in Koh Yao Ye on the Wallace and Gromit cart. Is we just drove around for like hours and stopped at beaches. And so if you are going, I'm sure most people can ride a bike. so
you could learn to ride a moped.
Yeah, moped should be fine.
Oh, and also in Koh Yao Ye we had that whole beach to ourselves and watched the sunset.
Yeah, everyone left. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where you're like, where am I right now? Like, what is my life? How did this happen? And you just feel really grateful.
Yeah.
I was going to say I feel like that about the whole trip. I just feel so grateful, and I think that's why I'm so happy at the moment as well, because I'm just like, I can't believe we did that. We saved up the money, we worked so hard, and then we did it. And we made the most of it. We had such a good time. We did fun things every day. Yeah. And now we're in Australia, and I bloody love Australia. And like everyone that has watched the videos, like our family and friends have all said like it just looks like the best. And even people that watch our Insta and Facebook stories and stuff, they just like say, my gosh, it just looks amazing. And like my cousin Ed, who also travelled to Asia for a good bit and has met hundreds of people that have travelled to Asia, he's like, I've never seen people smash Asia like you guys have. So we're very happy we've done really well. We just kept having the mindset of like, we've worked so hard. Yeah. This is our chance. Like, we're not going to be back here. We probably will at some point in our lives, but not for a long time. So it's now or never.
Yeah, I tried to do everything, and obviously we were thrifty where we could be, quite a lot, especially me. Which Alice probably hated me for at times, but yeah, probably meant that we could do a lot more and not go too much over budget, which we did.
I think you did really well.
We did go a little bit over budget, but not much considering we done 5.5 months. So obviously then, yeah, from Chiang Mai in Thailand, we flew over to Luang Prabang.
Bang Vieng was where we went after Luang Prabang. We got the train to Bang Vieng.
Oh yeah, that was the
which was an experience.
High-speed Lao to China train, and that was where we split off as well.
Split off?
Like the train.
Oh, yeah.
So they put us on, I don't know if you remember,
different carriages.
Put us on completely different carriages. Alice was on like number 2 and I was in number 13. And then Bang Vieng.
Where we did the paramotoring, the hot air balloon, which was really cool. Scary though, the hot air balloon, like, yeah. I just don't trust them. And like, I don't like standing up in the air, it just feels so wrong, I think, because on the paramotoring, sitting down felt a bit more safe. Yeah. Whereas just standing in like a basket, it was quite scary.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Also in Bang Vieng, the reason we as well loved it so much, there was so many hikes. I think we done like three viewpoints, at least. Big hikes as well, like more like climbs, weren't they? Yeah, like you like rock climbing. I don't know if anyone remembers at the time. Yeah, literally like rough terrains, very what's your word? Treacherous. Very treacherous, as Alice would say.
Yeah.
But also very tranquil, which is my word of the holiday.
Yes, it is your word. We had a word each.
Which was very tranquil when we got to the top.
We were often the only ones there.
Yeah, they were so quiet, like, again, because a lot of people don't go to Laos. Yeah, it was just really quiet at the top of the viewpoint, and we had them to ourselves, and just very peaceful. I'm just going to go throw a stick.
Just entertain them for a sec.
And yeah, obviously Bang Vieng also had the Irish bar.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Which was run by, literally an Irish guy from Kerry.
And sometimes going to a place like that when you're travelling, you just feel like, it feels so homely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just even the smell of like the fish and chips and the Guinness.
And yeah, we met like other people. Obviously it's full of English and Irish people. Which is not what you go to Laos for, but it was nice just to have for like a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that made Bang Vieng all just really good.
Yeah, I love Bang Vieng. There was dogs everywhere as well in Laos, which we loved.
Yeah.
Which obviously you're not really meant to touch, but
I picked them up.
We survived.
So then from Bang Vieng, we went down to Vientiane, which is the capital of Laos. That was where we got, again, we got another condo, our second condo.
Did our washing.
Yeah, got loads of washing done, and we stayed there for 4 days, and it had like a rooftop pool. That was probably where we topped up our tan. That was where we were probably tanned the most on our trip. And then since then it just went downhill, our tan.
Yeah, we're very pale now.
Because
we would never know we even went to Asia.
Yeah. Oh, we were in Vientiane as well. We went to the night market and got like chicken skewers, which we didn't really get that much in night markets because you're a bit scared of how long they've been sitting out, but we decided to try it in this market because they looked really nice.
Took the risk.
They looked really well cooked, which was ironic.
Jinx.
And then yeah, we got served and it was raw.
Lucky I checked.
And yeah, Alice had cut into it and you could literally see the pinkness in the chicken. Then we went back to them and told them it was raw, and they just put 2 more skewers on top of our old stuff and said, oh, just pick out the raw stuff and just eat the good stuff. And we were like, oh my god, okay. And we cut into the new ones and they were raw as well. So in the end I just went up to them and was like, we're not eating this, can we have our money back? And the guy did give us our money back, luckily. Well, it obviously wouldn't have mattered too much, we wouldn't have eaten it. Oh my god, why did you knock him out if you hit him? But yeah, so we didn't eat that, and then we ended up, I think, going to like, wasn't there like a fast food place like opposite the night market?
Yeah,
and
like
we ended up going there and grabbing some chips or chicken. I think you...
Oh no, I got chicken like bits, and they were chicken tendons again.
Oh yeah,
they were like
ligaments.
Gristle.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this night is cursed, let's just go home.
And then yeah, from Vientiane, obviously from Laos, that was our longest sleeper bus down to Cambodia.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
To Siem Reap.
That was a long journey.
That was like
2 days.
Yeah, it was like 26 hours. So yeah, lasted over 2 days.
It was like a whole night, and then the next day, we got there the next day evening. I did cry on that journey.
Yeah.
Because I was just too much.
Yeah, so we went to Angkor Wat, a very famous Angkor Wat.
Which was amazing.
Which was really, really amazing, but it was the hottest day we've probably had in Asia. It was like 36 degrees, And obviously because you're walking around these temples, up and down stairs.
I've never been that hot in my life.
I know, we were absolutely boiling.
I was sweating out of places I didn't even know I could sweat. Like,
Disgusting.
literally the top of my arm. Oh, bless you.
Definitely recommend everyone has to go there once in their life.
Definitely. And the floating village as well.
Yeah, floating village and the Apopo rats.
Oh yeah,
the hero rats, the gross rats that we held. Which everyone was like, what the hell are you holding them for?
We learnt so much in Cambodia about just their history and what they've been through as a country, and
and obviously how recent.
Really.
They're obviously very, very sad history.
Yeah.
And it's so recent history as well. Like it was like 40,
when our parents were
it was
kids.
like 40, 50 years ago when people watching this video would have been alive. And it is just crazy, like the mass torture and genocide that just went on.
It's awful,
mental, But yeah, Siem Reap was really good anyway.
Sorry.
on another
and all the people as well in Cambodia are so nice.
Yeah.
So friendly, and because tourism has brought them so much like money and jobs, they're so like grateful for everyone visiting, and they always say thank you for visiting Cambodia, thank you. And I think they're so nice. Like.
Yeah. Also, if you're in Cambodia, it's probably not right to call it a highlight, but going to the killing fields and the S21 prison is a must-do.
Definitely.
Just to learn about the history, but wouldn't necessarily call it a highlight because it is very dark.
It is, but definitely you've got to do it,
And then obviously you got the islands off Cambodia we went to, Koh Rong.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Koh Rong.
Our highlights, it's very simple, it's probably like having a barbecue on the beach in Koh Rong.
So nice. You just can't beat sitting on a beautiful beach, beautiful barbecue.
Yeah, we're looking forward to barbecues in Australia, hopefully in the Gold Coast where it's sunny. We'll be able to do that a bit more.
It's keeping them exercising.
Yes. Anything else we did as a highlight? But that night we just had a drink on the beach, even in Koh Rong.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
We'd had...
on the bean bags.
Yeah, we'd had food on the beach and then just sat on the beach chatting for hours and hours with a few drinks, getting cocktails and on the bean bags, just on the beach, just looking out into the distance and chatting. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Help.
Just lovely.
Yeah, that's probably the highlights from Cambodia, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think main place in Cambodia is Siem Reap, really. And then we went to Vietnam.
Yes. Good morning, Vietnam.
And we started in the south. We went to Ho Chi Minh.
Well, no, we actually started off an island off the south of Vietnam. Oh
yeah, I forget about the islands.
So we went to Phu Quoc, which was interesting.
Yeah.
More holiday vibes, but highlights from Vietnam, obviously Ha Giang Loop, as we mentioned earlier.
The water park, I loved that.
Yeah, in Phu Quoc, that was a highlight,
That was so fun.
That was one of the best days.
And just, it was just a fun day. It was kind of like, we're having a little holiday, even though the whole thing was a holiday. But that felt like a really holiday thing to do, just go to a water park and have a good time. And the world's longest cable car we did as well, which was fun, but quite scary. I didn't realise how fast they go. Yeah. And how much they drop.
But they had to, because it was 9 kilometres long. It had to go certain speed. Coochie tunnels was really fun.
Oh yeah.
Crawling through those tunnels in Vietnam, and obviously learning about the history again.
We did so much, Jack. I can't believe
incredible.
it.
Oh, we loved the hike we did in Da La.
Oh yeah.
We even forget about things like that, but that was the one where we got lost.
and we ended up doing 14 kilometres.
Yeah, 14-kilometre walk in the end.
Where are the puppies?
They're both there. They jumped out when you looked down.
Scared.
Ended up doing 14 kilometres because we got lost, but we got to the top of the mountain and we were just like, wow.
Yeah, we were above
again,
the
we were by ourselves and we were above the clouds. Yeah, it was incredible. And then that's when it started to rain.
That was quite scary.
We had to run down the hill because we were scared we were going to get stuck because it was so slippery, and if it started to rain you were screwed. Literally,
and when it rains obviously it pours.
Yeah.
Back to Ho Chi Minh, I just really liked going to the cafe apartments and trying egg coffee for the first time, and just really feeling the culture of Vietnam, because that's when we first arrived in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that as well, little things, was really fun.
Yeah. Hoi An we loved, that was probably one of the favourite places in Vietnam.
Yeah, lanterns everywhere, and
just really good vibes.
Yeah, so many shops. And the Trang was nice because we had
a
condo again.
Another condo.
So it just felt like a little refresh and a chill time to just go to the beach. That was where I fell over and cut my leg open.
Yeah. Always something to bring it down. Alice always got something wrong with her in a condo.
Yeah.
First condo, she had to get her tooth removed. This one, she fell over and had to go A&E. Bloody hell.
I think like maybe when I'm in a condo, my body just relaxes.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make sense because I fell over like that. And I'll tell you why I fell over, because we were watching Arsenal till 2 in the morning, and then I
4 in
went
the
running.
morning.
Yeah, and then I went running at like 5. I hadn't really slept, so I blame Saka.
Arsenal
No,
won.
I blame you.
Arsenal won though, so it was worth it. Worth the falling over.
And I'm glad I didn't get it stitched up as well, by the way, because obviously I don't know if anyone watched at the time. They told me to get it stitched, and we were like, no, I'll be fine. And it's been fine.
Yeah, it healed
literally
really
recovered well. It healed like really quickly. And now it's just got a scar. But I quite like having a scar.
Now we've both got scars.
Yeah.
Yours is a bit pathetic compared to mine.
Yeah, yours is good.
Which, by the way, my legs healed up. Well, if anyone wondered, from back in England.
And my tooth hole is healed as well.
Good.
I was just feeling it. Just
full of scars we are. It's enough listing our ailments.
Well, it's funny actually, and I don't know if you're watching this, dentist, but the dentist found our YouTube channel. It came up on his recommended videos, and he found the video where he pulled my tooth out, and he commented on the video.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then I replied and was like, oh my god, that's so funny that you found this. And then like a week later or something, I was having some problems with it. And I do get really panicky when anything goes wrong with my body, or if I feel ill or whatever. I have a bit of health anxiety, I think. So I shouldn't have, but I replied to his comment on YouTube and was like, could you help me? I'm having some problem with my tooth. And then he replied and he gave me advice and he helped me, and I followed his advice and it worked. So thank you to him. That was very handy. I kind of had like a direct contact through the YouTube channel, which is really weird.
It shows that YouTube's algorithm's clearly working very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vietnam, really good.
Barmies. We love barmies.
Yeah, we miss Vietnamese cheap food. Like,
so cheap.
you could get a banh mi, which is
Gonna
just
chuck another stick.
obviously was just a baguette with pate, pork normally, stuff like that. And it was literally like 60p a time. So yeah, that was a highlight. It's just the banh mi's.
Yeah.
And then we flew from Vietnam to the Philippines.
Yes.
Did we? Yeah, Vietnam
Yes.
to Philippines.
Just every beach in the Philippines. Like in Thailand, you go on a boat tour to find the amazing beaches, and there is amazing ones. But in the Philippines, you just go to the beach and it's like that.
Everyone
like,
was just amazing.
Yeah, it's just clear water, white sand. You can literally see turtles like easily.
Yeah, going swimming
Fish.
with the turtles and the sardines in Panik Sama Beach, Mobile,
Yeah.
was one of the highlights, because we just went by ourselves and hired snorkels
Yeah.
for like £1 or whatever, and then
Floated around in my life jacket. Didn't even have to swim deep.
and the turtle literally just swam beside us and like put his head up at the same time.
Right next to your face.
Yeah, literally we both went up for air at the same time. From the Philippines we flew to Bali.
Bali, and I love Bali. I want to live in Bali.
I don't have the biggest I'm not the biggest fan of Bali, but I think it's because I got ill.
Yeah, I think it is. But remember Ubud, Gili Tea,
Yeah.
or are you just like meh?
I think I was like meh the whole time, really. No, it was really fun when I was there, obviously, and like we met with Seven Ross as well, which was so fun.
Yeah.
And we did like rafting, so fun.
Yeah, waterfalls.
The Gili Tea boat tour we did to like Gili Mano, Gili Air and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, we swam with turtles again.
We just saw turtles in Gili Tea. We was on the beach sunbathing, and then like Ross and Joe just went in the water, like the shallow bit, and there was turtles.
Yeah, literally turtles just swimming around again.
I couldn't believe it.
Similar to Philippines, so cool. Obviously, this is when I got sick, so again it was a bit, but we saw manta rays, which was amazing.
Oh yeah.
And that's quite a rare thing to see.
Yeah, that was incredible. And a lot of people do that tour and they don't see any manta rays. That's like a known thing. It's like, just accept that. You might pay for it and not see any. But we saw like 3.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
But yeah, that was the tour, obviously, that I got sick actually in the water, and then I was sick then for like 5-6 days afterwards. Which I don't really know what happened. Like, I don't know if the seasickness made me sick or if I was already sick before the tour.
You already felt a little bit ill, didn't you, before the tour?
Well, I had a bit of a dodgy tummy
Yeah.
Like before we did the tour.
A bit of a Bali belly.
Yeah, but I was fine. Like I'd eaten and drank and felt fine. And then obviously I got seasick on the actual boat, and then I just never recovered. Like
it was pretty bad.
5 days later I was still ill. That put a downside on Bali for me, but it is still amazing. And you can see why people live there. And I think for me as well, like it was, again, because we were coming to the end of our budget and we were probably going over budget in Bali, and Bali is more expensive than probably most of the other countries.
Yeah.
That we'd
Apart
be
from Thailand.
similar to Thailand, yeah, or maybe a bit more.
I don't think so.
It was more.
No.
How?
I think Thailand was a lot more.
Well, you just said £10.50 was cheap, was expensive in Thailand.
Yeah.
It'd be more than that in Bali.
No, it wasn't.
For a beer and a meal.
Yeah.
A beer. You're lying. You're just lying.
I'm not.
You are.
No, I literally remember we went for breakfast and we looked at the menu and it was like £2 per
It was
breakfast.
not.
It was, because we wouldn't have gone there otherwise.
No, it wasn't. She doesn't remember things right.
You don't remember.
So annoying.
Right. Anyway, we'll have this conversation off camera.
Yes, but Bali, yeah, it was a bit more. I think it was
bother.
probably the most expensive country that we went to.
Mhm.
It was. How?
Oh.
Anyway, Bali was probably the most expensive country we went to, and I think that just like sort of put me off as well. Like,
Yeah.
I know it is still a lot cheaper than England and Australia, but yeah, I think like that just like, I don't know,
It's
when
a
you
bit
when you're
more-
getting to the end of your budget and like you're going over budget and like you're trying to think of saving money, it's hard to keep spending. Then obviously we flew from Bali to Sydney.
And
I
here
was
we
ill.
are.
I was ill at the time, and obviously, but over the sort of 2 days of flying, I think I slowly got better.
Yeah, and it was really nice to see Ed when we got here. Just seeing someone you know is just lovely. I've only met him once, but I felt like I'd met him way more because we chatted so much on like WhatsApp and
You
stuff.
see the dogs right?
And then yeah, now I feel like I know him really well.
Yeah. And yeah, stayed with him 4 days, and then yeah, now we're on our beautiful dog sit.
We're having a great
Couldn't
time.
be happier.
Yeah, I just love it. And also I'm addicted to applying for jobs and looking at houses. Like, I literally stay up till 1 a.m. doing it, and I do it all day, and I don't get bored of it. And I always think of new ways of applying, and like, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, and Alice is, I don't know if she said it already, she's like emailed and like Instagram messaged like hotels, coffee shops, bakeries, and like ask if they have any vacancies, and she's got already offers of like, well, they've said send CV here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she's had loads of people come back to her, either say like send your CV to this email, or one even said come for a trial shift
Yeah.
at a bakery.
Which I was like, I'm not actually there yet. I'm being a bit hasty.
Yeah, she had a phone call from a hotel, like asking about when she's going to be there and stuff. Like, it's been very, very successful. So if people are looking for jobs and struggling in Australia,
Just keep doing it.
yeah, just
try.
reach out. Like, don't just apply to jobs on like Indeed or Seek or whatever like that, because they'll probably get hundreds and hundreds of them and just ignore them. Email, follow up, call, like same
Message on Instagram is a good way of doing it, because not many people do that.
Yeah, it's the same in England. You can probably get away with doing that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I reckon in any job that I've worked in, if like someone called up, if we were looking for someone at that time, if someone called up saying I'm looking for a job doing this, I've got this experience, we'd invite them in for an interview.
Yeah.
Like,
It
so
saves you work.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
and like it could just be really good timing. You might get really lucky. Like, one Instagram message did say, good timing actually, we've actually looking for this person, looking for a chef or looking for a pastry chef.
Yeah, even if their company's not looking like that, haven't posted that they're hiring, I still contact them. But one thing I still want to do is message ice cream shops, because I know this sounds odd, but it's literally my dream to work in an ice cream shop by the beach in Australia.
Does sound
That's
amazing.
all I want in life. I'm gonna try and do that and live my dream.
We're very free, which is I think something that we're really happy and are loving at the moment. Hello,
Yeah,
doggy.
we're just loving it.
We're just loving being free.
And the good thing about Australia as well compared to England is that you can work in a hospitality job and it pays like just as well as other jobs, and then it means that you can actually pay your rent and save at the same time and actually live a life just working in a coffee shop or a bar or something, whereas in England you get minimum wage. You can't, it's not really sustainable in
And
England.
like obviously hospitality is always going to be maybe on social hours because you'll work evenings and weekends and stuff, but apparently they pay really good, like is it compensation money or like not compensation?
You get like double on
so like
days.
weekends you might get time and a half, and then any overtime you get double, or Sundays you get double, bank holidays you get double, stuff like that. We're very happy with that. And
we are happy, aren't we?
Maybe. And yeah, we're looking for apartments, and there seems to be loads in the Gold Coast. I think Sydney struggles, like, because so many people live in Sydney, and everyone that comes from England, Ireland, Wales, blah blah blah, from everywhere comes to live in Sydney, because it's just obviously, it is really really nice, and we do love it, and we thought about staying, but as my cousin Ed said, don't get trapped in Sydney like everyone does, because it is nice, but you get trapped a bit in the rat race, almost like same as if you're living in London or living in Brighton. Like, it's a lot more expensive rent wise and stuff as well. So yeah, we want to go to the Gold Coast.
We don't want to come all the way to Australia and then just stay in the first place we land.
Exactly.
Like, we want to try the Gold Coast, and then if we don't like it, we can just come back.
Yeah, we can just come back. But yeah, we've found in so many apartments in the Gold Coast.
They're shared ones, by the way.
Yeah, normally shared, not like an apartment to ourselves. But we found quite a lot. We just need to make a decision, which is hard to do because we can't go and view the flats because we're obviously in Sydney.
Yeah, so we're getting them to send us videos of the flats, but also we don't know where we're going to work. So I'm kind of trying to secure a job first, but also we might run out of time. So yeah, it's hard.
I'm sure it will all work out.
And we're just very happy, like, in the moment, everything we're doing day to day, we're appreciating it and we're loving it. And we hope everyone else is too, whatever you're doing. Yeah. Because we're all very lucky to just be able to work and earn the money to do all this cool stuff. And just to be born in England is,
and the freedom to travel
is a
around.
privilege, isn't it? So yeah.
Very philosophical to end.
It's true. I think about that all the time now.
Yeah, we're very happy and very lucky. We're very grateful, but missing everyone
a lot.
And because so it's been nearly 6 months since we were obviously in England, so
we do miss you all very much.
Yeah,
but we will come back, don't worry.
Yes, we'll be back. As Arnold would say, I'll be back.
You say that? I don't know what that means. Who is that?
You don't need to know.
Who is Arnold?
Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator films.
Oh god.
He goes, I'll be back.
I don't.
No, you're so awkward. And for now, that is bye from us.
Bye.